All right, guys, you ready for this challenge? I am going to take you guys through a quick little video walkthrough of the app so you know where everything is. I'm super excited for this one. All right, so let me share my screen. Let's do iPhone share. Give it a second. And there we go. All right, so this is what your kind of home screen should look like. You have a things to do today section, and think of this as your checklist, right? So on Sundays, we typically have meal preps. Obviously, through Monday, you're going to start seeing your workouts. We'll go through that. But in your things to do today. So right now, I have meal prep egg bites for you, as well as 10 minutes of prep for 5 amazing meals, which is more for lunch and dinner. Now, when you click the workouts, or rather the meal prep, but it's going to log it as a workout. We'll talk about that. And you click start now. The video will pop up because I'm screen recording. It doesn't pop up for me, but it will pop up for you. And then once you watch it, I know it says workout here. Unfortunately, that is the only way for me to distribute this kind of full length content for you in the app. So I know it's kind of annoying for it to count it as a workout, but it is what it is. After you complete it, you're going to start seeing that it has a check mark here, right? So that checked off that things to do today section. Now, let's say you are vegan or vegetarian. I am going to show you guys how to access all of the recipes in a minute. But let's say you say, hey, you know what, Ainsley, this one right here, it kind of has beef in it and I don't eat beef, so I don't want to do that one. What you guys can do is just swipe to the right. You see that delete button, delete, and it is no longer on your schedule. Now, another thing I want you guys to do before you start this challenge is take your photos and track your body stats. Now, that's not going to be the only depiction of how well you do this workout. My main goal for you guys is to get into routine, set you up for success, which is the purpose of the meal preps. I do feel like once you have food that's ready to go for you, you're less likely to kind of be like, oh, I don't feel like cooking right now, right? Because it's already ready to go. So I do feel like that really does help, especially if you're someone who lives a busy lifestyle like most of us. I have also done my best to make recipes and meal preps family friendly and show you guys a ton of different things that you can do with those meal preps so that you're not cooking 10 different things at home for everyone. I know that that can be really stressful and I don't want you guys to have to go through that. Other than that, I do have hydrate down here. So I want you guys just to remember to drink your water. So if you swipe to the right, you're going to see here a link to my favorite water bottle. So it does have time markers on it and it really does help with making sure that you drink enough water throughout the day. I want you guys to aim for at least 64 ounces of water. Now, once you hit complete at the bottom, you are going to notice you get another little thumbs up. And now here you have a check mark on hydrate, right? Let's say, for example, you clicked the check mark and you're like, oh, shoot, I'm not done with my water yet. Just click it again. And if you go to these 3 dots at the top, you're going to see something that says revert to scheduled. Click that. And then you're going to notice that it is no longer checked off here. So same thing with meal preps and with workouts. If you accidentally hit complete on a workout or anything else, go to the 3 dots at the top, hit revert to scheduled, and then it will appear without the check mark. Now, as we scroll down, helpful links. This will take you to a list of my recommended supplements, totally optional. You don't need to get them, but these are the ones that I personally recommend to my personal clients, as well as ones that I personally take as well. Equipment, this will take you to a link to bands, jump rope, sliders, just a bunch of home equipment. Habits, this is a PDF that you guys can use if you would like. It has a little morning and evening wellness routine, self-care planner for affirmations, as well as a little mini self-care challenge for yourself as well. Now, clothing, this will take you to find your salt. A lot of the outfits that I do wear in my workouts can be found right here in the clothing tab. And then if you scroll down even further, you have the 21-day group. Now, you'll notice that you cannot type in here because I have it turned off. I will likely turn that function on Monday. This is where we will be communicating. So on Monday, you will be able to type in here. The reason I'm not opening it up sooner is that once you guys start typing in here, all of this goes away. So I want people who are just signing up to be able to view this video as well. So stay tuned for that. Now, progress. You do have the ability to connect your Apple Watch, Fitbit, Garmin, and all of those watches. So if you were to have connected it, you will see in here that it will track your steps, your sleep. Once you guys fill out your body stats, it will track your weight, your body fat, and then your photos will be right here. As you continue to scroll down, you will start seeing that you do get little badges for completing things like workouts and habits. So hopefully that helps keep you guys on track. Now, moving on to the workouts. So if you click here on your calendar, you're only going to see 1 week of workouts at a time. So if you're like, where are the rest of the workouts? They are released on Sundays. All right. So don't freak out. Every Sunday, you're going to get the workouts for the following week. So as you scroll down, you're going to see here on Monday. So if I go back here and I go to things to do today, things to do tomorrow, you are going to see a home version, a gym version, and then a bonus abs workout for each day. Now, once again, if it is tomorrow and you're like, you know what, I'm working out at the gym, I don't want the home workout on my calendar, just swipe to the right and you can delete the one that you don't want. Now, home version, they are full length videos. So I go through the entire workout with you. So when you hit start now, if you go down here, you have a quick little overview of the workout. This isn't a repeat workout. If you hit start now, once again, because I'm screen recording, the workout will show here. If you wanted to stream it to your TV, this little icon down here, you click it and you can AirPlay, which will take the video and project it onto your television. It does have to be a smart TV, or you can also Chromecast if you have that at home. So these are your two options for home workouts. If you didn't want to view them on your, let me go to discard. If you didn't want to view them on your iPhone or whatever phone you're using, I was like, what's the other one called? And then you can also stream them to your TV. Now, gym workouts obviously are not follow along style, because if I was using a leg press and someone's taking the leg press at your gym, you can't follow along with me. So the format for gym workouts is a little bit different. Format for gym workouts, if you hit start now at the bottom, you have a video of each move. So if you don't know how to do a dumbbell squat, tap to press, you just click on this video. And then I walk you through form.
Squat, tap to press. You're going to bring two
how to complete it. So you could always click on the video if you wanted to watch it. Now I suggest 10 reps. If you only got in 8 reps, you can go ahead and write 8 reps here. If you use, let's say 10 pounds, you can go ahead and write that in here. So you can start keeping track of your workouts as you go throughout it. I like this because let's say I have squat, tap to press later on in your workouts, maybe 2 weeks from now. Then you can also maybe see that you went to 10 pounds and you say, you know what, I want to go to 15 pounds today. And then you try 15 pounds and see how many reps you can do, or maybe you can get the full 10 reps. All right. So this is a nice little guide to keep you guys on track. So I have 2 ways that I write workouts. One will be with the amount of reps and the other will be with time. So plank up, down, for example, here is 30 seconds. So you just hit start. And then you're going to see at the top here, the countdown timer. So this timer is built into the app for you guys to be able to use. And then same thing for rest. So because this was a superset, that means you're doing 10 reps of this, 10 reps of this, 30 seconds of this, and then resting. So I suggested 90 seconds of rest time. You can click start and see that timer counting down before you go back to it again. Now, if you need longer rest times because you're a beginner, feel free to take them. If you need shorter rest times, feel free to take them. So you guys can modify these workouts as you need to for you. This is the way I wrote the workout, but you can totally modify it throughout all of these. All right. So you see here, this is the first set of the superset. You rest, and then you have the second set, the third set, and then we have another circuit over here. All right. And then sometimes you're going to see workouts just on their own, like down here. Now, in these moves, for example, burpee over dumbbell, I do try to give you lower impact versions as well. Same thing with home workouts. As you're going through the home workouts, you're going to hear me say, hey, if you have knee issues, if you can't jump, if you live in an apartment building, this is what you're going to do instead. So I do my best to modify for you guys. However, please keep in mind that there are so many people in this challenge who have different limitations. It is up to you to pick how to modify for yourself. I can't give you guys 100 different variations for one move. So I do my best to try to do what I can to modify for those who need it. However, feel free to make this your own. All right. And then once you're done with the workouts, that will end up saving. Bonus abs. So the abs routines that I have added on for you guys, I know how much everyone adores my ab challenges. They always crush. I decided to go ahead and add that in for you guys too. Now these are follow along style. So if you're at a gym, feel free to just take your phone with you into the yoga room and into a little corner, and you can do the quick 5 to 10 minutes there, or feel free to do your gym workout and then go home and just do this later while you're watching TV, or don't do it at all. If you feel like you don't want to do it, swipe, delete, and there you go. All right. Next thing we're going to go through, let's go through meals. All right. So if you click this plus sign right above my name, sorry, my image, not my name, and you go to meals here, click that. You're going to see this other tab here that says discover. Click that. Here are so many recipes, some with full length videos. So here you can press play and you can watch the video. You have the ingredients, directions, the amount of protein, fats, and carbs if you wanted to track that. Now, if you're a vegan, vegetarian, go to this little filter in the corner. Select what meal type you want. Let's say you want a breakfast recipe. And then let's say you are vegan. I'm going to put vegan here. You're going to notice how it automatically here excluded fish, shellfish, eggs, dairy. Let's say you also want to be gluten-free and you want to exclude gluten. I'm going to tap the gluten. And then now it is going to filter through vegan recipes that are also gluten-free and only breakfast recipes. If you want breakfast and lunch, click both. Go back. And now you are only going to see those recipes which apply to you. So this is absolutely amazing. Again, if you guys are paleo, pescatarian, you guys can feel free to use these filters as you please. And you guys can go ahead and use that. So if you're not doing my meal preps, you can still use my recipes as you guys wish. Now, if you wanted to create your own meals, you do have the ability to do that. You can scan barcodes, you can take photos of it. It's a great feature, but you don't need to do it. What else should we go through? Oh, let's also go through, if you tap these three dots over here, it's going to take you through your profile. And you can also go ahead down here and connect your Apple Watch, your Fitbit, your Garmin, MyFitnessPal if you wanted to do that. So down here is where you would go ahead and follow the steps to connect those. And then it's actually really cool because on your Apple Watch, you'll end up having your little things to do today section, checklists, so that it is in your face until you complete what you need to do that day for that day. All right. What else? I showed you guys how to see the workouts, change them. Oh, also, if you wanted to change the schedule, right? So let's say tomorrow I have this scheduled for you and you're like, you know what, Ainsley, today's my rest day. I don't have what I need. I want to move it to another day. Click these three dots. Click move to another day. It's going to bring up your calendar and then you can say, you know what, I'm actually going to do it on Sunday. Click the 26th. Click move at the top. And now you're going to notice that it is no longer in your things to do tomorrow. And if you go to your calendar, it went ahead and it moved that workout to Sunday. So feel free to move the schedule around, or even if I have upper body for you one day and you're like, you know what, I want to do lower body instead. There is so much that you guys can do with this app and so many different ways to modify it. So I hope that helped. That should have explained everything. Like I said, if you guys do have any questions, stay tuned for the group right here to be opened up tomorrow so that you guys can comment in it. Let me know how great your workouts were. You can also take photos, sweaty selfies. I love to see those. And yeah. So if you guys have any other questions, stay tuned and I will go ahead and upload this into our group right now. Bye.